I have always believed, and I still believe, that whatever good or bad fortune may come our way, we can always give it meaning and transform it into something of value. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. Learn what is to be taken seriously and laugh at the rest. If you hate a person, you hate something in him that is part of yourself. What isn't part of ourselves doesn't disturb us. The river has taught me to listen. You will learn from it too. The river knows everything. One can learn everything from it. You have already learned from the river that it is good to strive downwards, to sink, to seek the depths. I began to understand that suffering and disappointments and melancholy are there not to vex us or cheapen us or deprive us of our dignity, but to mature and transfigure us. A magic dwells in each beginning, protecting us, telling us how to live. Without words, without writing, and without books, there would be no history. There could be no concept of humanity. My goal is this: always to put myself in the place in which I am best able to serve, wherever my gifts and qualities find the best soil to grow, the widest field of action. There is no other goal. Words cannot express the joy of new life. Our mind is capable of passing beyond the dividing line we have drawn for it. Beyond the pairs of opposites of which the world consists, other, new insights begin. One never reaches home, but wherever friendly paths intersect, the whole world looks like home for a time. We are not going in circles, we are going upwards. The path is a spiral. We have already climbed many steps. Loneliness is the way by which destiny endeavors to lead man to himself. You have to try the impossible to achieve the possible. Youth ends when egotism does. Maturity begins when one lives for others. Your soul is the whole world. I felt knowledge and the unity of the world circulate in me like my own blood. Each man's life represents a road toward himself. The deity is within you, not in ideas and books. Truth is lived, not taught. I live in my dreams, that's what you sense. Other people live in dreams, but not in their own. That's the difference. Making music together is the best way for two people to become friends. People with courage and character always seem sinister to the rest. As a body, everyone is single, as a soul never. Every experience has its element of magic. There is no reality except the one contained within us. Not in his speech, not in his thoughts. I see his greatness, only in his actions, in his life. Siddhartha stopped fighting his fate this very hour, and he stopped suffering. The true profession of a man is to find his way to himself. One cannot apologize for something fundamental, and a child feels and knows this as well and as deeply as any sage. Faith is stronger than so-called reason. For the first time in my life, I tasted death, and death tasted bitter. For death is birth, is fear and dread of some terrible renewal. A father can pass on his nose and eyes and even his intelligence to his child, but not his soul. In every human being, the soul is new. All life is a breath exhaled by God. All dying is a breath inhaled by God. I have always thirsted for knowledge. I have always been full of questions. You are willing to die, you coward, but not to live. The opposite of every truth is just as true. Every healthy person must have a goal in life, and that life must have content. When the suffering becomes acute enough, one goes forward. Whoever wants music instead of noise, joy instead of pleasure, soul instead of gold, creative work instead of business, passion instead of foolery, finds no home in this trivial world of ours. Words do not express thoughts very well. They always become a little different immediately after they are expressed, a little distorted, a little foolish. If I know what love is, it is because of you. A lack of friends is a sign that a person tells the truth too much. Which quotes of Hermann Hesse did you like? Comment and subscribe the channel.